This is try 33. B I will be doing on page 151. The videos I send on Tuesday night. So the work that you have done on Wednesday. That is a video on try 33A. So that's why I will be doing B. And then importantly, people, the topic is fractional equations. So I said on that first video, number one is you must get rid of the fractions. Okay? You have to get your denominators to the same. And then the second part, which I will also shoot as the second video, is then solving a quadratic equation. So for now, we're going to look at the fractional part and we're going to find the lowest common multiple. So if you look at what you have, people, immediately you see a bracket there and a factor. So as in all mathematics, if you see a bracket, and specifically because this one has a fraction inside the bracket, okay, you first calculate your bracket. So in this case, you will multiply 3 times 2x, which is 6x. Now, remember, each term must be multiplied by the factor. So the first term is multiplied by the factor outside, which gives us 3x. Then the second term, which is 1 over x, is multiplied by 3. So this is then multiplication of fractions. Let me just show you quickly here. 3 times 1 over x. So to make this one a fraction as well, you put it over 1. And then remember, it's top times top, bottom times bottom. So 3 times 1 is 3. And then 1 times x is x. So this then becomes negative 3 over x. And your right hand side remains exactly the same. X. Okay. So now if you look at that, people, the denominator of 6x is 1. The denominator of 2x is 1. The denominator of 1 is 1. Okay. These are our 4 terms. We've got 1, 2 terms on the left, and we've got 1 and 2 terms on the right hand side. So we must now actually get their denominators all to the lowest common multiple. And the lowest common multiple of 1 and x, people, is just simply x. Okay. Now you must multiply each term by the lowest common multiple. So now you're going to multiply this one by x. Okay. That one by x. That one by x. And that one by x. Right. In this case, you cannot cancel. There is nothing. That is, the denominator and numerator are not the same. Okay. So this becomes x times 6x, which is 6x squared. Over 1, we're going to leave now, people, because we want to get rid of the denominator. Okay. Now, if you look at your second term, 3 over x times x. So x divided by x. Remember, if we divide 2 of the same numbers, it gives me a remainder of 1. So if we look at what we have left here, then you've got negative 3 left. Let me just do this slowly again. I will show you here on the right hand side. We've got 3, okay, which we multiply by x, and the 3 has got a denominator of x. Okay, now if you just make your fractional line longer, then here you've got x over x. That really means, people, x divided by x. Okay, and x divided by x is equal to 1. I repeat, if you divide one number by itself, so these two must be the same, then you will always get 1 as an answer. Okay, so now when you then cancel the x's, because they are 1, then you got left over -3. Okay, equals. Then on the right hand side, you got 2x times x, which gives you 2x squared, and then 1 times x, which just gives me simply x. Okay, now you can already see we've got a quadratic equation because we got x squared, which means we will take all over to the left hand side. Okay, all over to the left hand side. This 2x squared becomes -2x squared. So 6x squared minus 2x squared gives me 4x squared. Then this is positive x, so it becomes negative x on the left, so minus x. And then we still have the -3 minus 3 equals, on the right hand side we've got nothing left, which is 0. So now you changed from the fractional part, people, to a simple quadratic equation. That is the first part in any fractional equations, people, is to get rid of the denominators by multiplying with the lowest common multiple. Okay, I will stop this video now. That's always part 1. I suggest that you try and do that maybe for 33C or whatever. Okay.